what is happening, man? Where my college people at? God, I've been gone away from Citrus County way too long if I thought there was any college people here. Most people don't know this about me because I look like this, but I actually graduated from Florida State. That's right. I graduated from the Florida State Prison GED class of 1993. We are somebody. It's been a while since I've been up here. My family didn't really recognize me. I lost a lot of weight. Been doing that new insanity workout. Y'all heard of this? It's when you go on a coke binge in the middle of a recession. It's like my muscles aren't getting any bigger, but let me tell you something. Dude, my nose is in the best shape of its life. It ran for like 2 weeks straight. My family all stays in Beverly Hills, y'all know it right here. And when people ask me about Beverly Hills, they say, what's the difference between Beverly Hills, California and Beverly Hills, Florida? And I say, well, in Beverly Hills, California, you have movie stars in swimming pools. In Beverly Hills, Florida, you have meth head mothers on Nancy Grace for drowning their kids in a lake. I do see they got a new Walmart over in Beverly Hills. That's awesome. You know how happy I am for the youth of Beverly Hills. They finally have a place to shoplift from other than CVS. It's awesome, man. I went to Beverly Hills last night because I had nothing else to do. I was at the Walmart 2 o'clock in the morning, and an undercover security guard started following me. I knew he was an undercover security guard because he was black, and nobody was following him. Give it up for racism, everybody. When I got out of prison, somebody told me, I tried to find a job, and somebody said, man, go down to Walmart, they hire ex-felons. So that's what I did. But they didn't hire me. And I was like, come on, man. Haven't I done my time? Don't people deserve a second chance? They were like, Mr. Perry, Walmart's not hiring you just because you've been to prison. Walmart's not hiring because you've been to prison for robbing Walmart. Security. Stop resisting. Oh, God. But I tried to get a job everywhere when I got out, but the only problem was I was behind the 8 ball, man. I didn't have any experience. I didn't have any training. I didn't have a resume. Resume what? I've never had a job before, people. All they gave me when they let me out of prison was a piece of paper saying I didn't have AIDS. Great for picking up women. Not so great for getting that second shift at Dairy Queen. The job application asked me, what are your best qualities? I was like, well, I'm not infected. Please see attached. You know who gave me my first job when I got out? Guess. Checkers. Because they'll hire anybody, right? I got a job there, but the only problem was I wasn't making enough money to live my lifestyle that I wanted to. So I started selling drugs at night to supplement my income. But I'd be so tired, by the time I got to work the next day, I'd just be messing up people's orders left and right. I was like, okay, sir, I have your order. Do you want to supersize that gram to an 8 ball? Oh, my bad, you said Big Macs. I thought you said a lot of crack. Come on, man. Man, this is a really nice bar here you got here. High Octane, man. My dad dad, Kevin Perry Sr.? He used to live in the woods right next door to here. See, I grew up here in Citrus County. Like, my mom worked at the Alibi back in the day. Matter of fact, she's right in the background. It's her birthday. Wish her a happy birthday, please.
Yo, happy birthday!
Dude, my mom's had it hard, man. She has one son in prison, and the other son's a comedian. Fuck, man. But on a serious note, most people don't know this, but I started doing comedy just to make my mom proud. You see, I've never done anything in my life to make my mom proud of me ever. Dropped out of high school, started selling drugs, wouldn't give her a discount. Like, look, I don't care if it is Mother's Day. If I have to come all the way downstairs, that shit's gonna be extra, okay? I led a rough childhood, man. I used to skate reading comic books, man. And one of my favorite ones was always Spider-Man, because we had a lot in common. Like, we were both born in Queens, New York. We both... What? Double. We both born in Queens, New York. We were both raised by our aunts. We both fell in love with Mary Jane in high school. The only problem was, he married her, ended up living happily ever after. Dude, I dropped out of high school and moved on to harder and harder drugs. It's like, hold up. My spider sense is tingling. I sense danger. Dude, we're doing coke in a Dunkin' Donuts parking lot. What the hell are you talking about? Just shut up and pass the straw. But I think where like me and Spider-Man really went our separate ways, where like he went on to save the world, and I just went to prison for like a really long time, was I didn't have an Uncle Ben around to teach me with great power comes great responsibility. All I had was my Uncle Kenny, who taught me, don't eat Uncle Ben's rice because there's a black person on the box. That's right, people. Nobody's born racist. We teach our children this, people. Y'all like horror movies? Dude, I used to love horror movies growing up. I remember the first time I ever saw Jason killing camp counselors. Dude, I was so scared I ran to my mom's room. I was like, Mom, I don't want to go to summer camp. She's like, don't worry, son. We're so poor, summer camp's not even an option. Just get back in the basement and finish reading Flowers in the Attic. The first time I ever saw Freddy in Nightmare on Elm Street, not gonna lie, I was scared at first, but then I realized something. We lived in a trailer park. There was no Elm Street, Pine Street, Palm Street, or any other pretty sounding streets. All we had is Lot 1, Lot 2, Lot 3, and Chucky, Child's Play. Come on, man. Not only is Chucky a 2-foot ginger doll, sorry, man. But be real, look at me, people. Who the fuck loved me enough to go out and get me the hottest toy in the city for Christmas? The only way I could have got a toy like that is if my mom lied to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Hi, my name's Chucky. I'm your friend to the end. Hidey-ho, ha ha ha. Hi, Chucky, my name's Kevin. I don't really have leukemia. My head's just shaved because I have lice. Again. So I'm married. Imagine that. Somebody married me. Y'all ever heard the saying, marriage is like prison? Well, that's bullshit. Marriage is worse than prison. Trust me, I've been to both. I spent over a decade in prison. And no matter how bad it got for me in there, even on my darkest night, I never thought about taking my own life. I've only been married 3 years now. I think about killing myself every fucking day, man. It's horrible, man. And people like to assume a lot of things about me. They like to think they can judge a book by its cover. Like they assume just because my wife had 2 black eyes that I beat her. The fact is, my wife is black. Hence the 2 black eyes. And trust me, dude, I would never hit my wife. And not just because in my case it'd be considered a hate crime. If I've learned nothing else in life, and fellas, never forget this. Women are not piñatas. I'm gonna say it again. Women are not piñatas. You could beat them all you want, and nothing good's ever gonna come out of it, trust me. Not unless, of course, you got a sweet tooth for some court dates, restraining orders, and jail time. When you're in a relationship, you have to learn to think outside the box. Learn your wife's weaknesses. Like for some women, their weakness is sex. Other women, it's jewelry. My wife, she's anemic. Which means, the more she bitches, the lower I turn the air down. Now by the end of the night, she might not shut the hell up. But I'm gonna bet you one thing. Dude, she's bundled under so many covers, she just sounds like Kenny from South Park. Ah, shut up. I'm gonna just school you real quick before I go. Being in an interracial relationship can be really awkward sometimes. Especially when I can't find my wallet. It's like, listen, I'm not accusing you of anything, okay? Simply asked if you've seen it. So tomorrow I am going to see my brother who's in prison. He's in Orlando. He's actually in prison in Orlando. And I don't really like to talk about it because it's kind of a touchy subject, but he's in prison for missing Sunday school. In prison for missing Sunday school, people. He was drinking and driving, ran right past the Sunday school, and hit 2 little girls. But don't worry, they were Spanish, so he only got 7 years. Hold up. Dante Stallworth was a football player who was drinking and driving and ran over a Cuban in Miami, and he didn't even go to jail. Now I know what you're thinking. Big deal, who hasn't been drinking and driving and ran over a Cuban in Miami? Motherfuckers are everywhere. Alright, I gotta get out of here, man. One more? Let's go one more, okay. I love comedy, man. I hate comedy. Oh man. I do have Joe, okay. I just started doing comedy and I appreciate everybody's polite chuckles here. But normally I don't do comedy on the weekends because I'm new. So normally I reserve, what is today, Saturday? Friday? Whatever. I reserve Friday for family fun night with my stepson. See, when I was growing up, we had family fun night too, but we were really poor, so what family fun night consisted of was a bunch of us sitting around a space heater and taking turns picking ticks off the cat. It was kind of like that board game Operation, except with real blood. All right, one more. I just want everybody to know, I am the best Pac-Man player that's ever played. And I've never played Pac-Man a day in my life. You see, I grew up in a trailer park with 87 registered sex offenders. And I had to walk to school every day. And every day I walked to school, I was a goddamn game of Pac-Man, man. Hey, thank you, that's my name, Kevin Carey.
All right. You can see me and Kevin after the show doing a lot of drugs together in the fucking